You just spent 3 months on Broadway. That has always intrigued me. I've always thought, someday I'd love to even have a small part in a Broadway show just to say I was on Broadway. You just did 3 months on Broadway as Sally Bowles.
Yes.
Okay, in Cabaret.
Yeah.
Great part, right? Fantastic part.
It's an unbelievable part.
Yeah.
It's a tough part.
It's tough.
Yeah. It was really, really incredible and kind of ridiculous to think you can do a musical 8 times a week for 3 months when you've never done a musical.
You've never done it before, but the answer is always to say yes. I'll just do it.
Do it.
Jump in, and you're very talented. But like a lot of performers, you do 8 shows a week. You have trouble with your voice.
Yes.
And I heard that on one of the nights that you lost your voice, who shows up to sit in the audience?
But Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Right.
Meryl Streep. The night
You've heard of Meryl Streep?
Yes. I think word is out.
She's an actress.
She's an up-and-coming actress.
She's an upstart.
Slowly learning her craft.
Very slowly.
But I would think if they came backstage and said Meryl Streep's in the crowd, that would be scary enough.
Yeah.
But it's the night that your voice is gone. Was she nice about the fact that you had lost your voice?
You say the night my voice is gone as if this wasn't like 40% of the time.
Oh, really?
A lot of the time.
A lot of the time your voice was gone?
My voice blew out a lot, but yeah, she was there. She was there, and I was actually trying to sneak out. I just got my clothes on, and I was like, she's gonna come, backstage and be kind and generous and lovely because she's Meryl Streep, and that's part of who she is, I'm sure. And so I was just trying to get my clothes on, and then she came backstage, and then I just started to cry. Because I was like, oh, Meryl Streep is here, and I couldn't sing anything, and she was so nice, and she said, I said, my voice was so terrible, and she said, I thought it was just from the cocaine. Sally Bowles does a lot of cocaine. And I said, no, it's because, I'm terrible. And she was like, well, you should cultivate that. You should really cultivate that.
She has a great sense of humor. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's hilarious, and she's wonderful.
You took steroids for your voice.
I did.
And that can have, it's great. It actually reduces the swelling of the vocal cords, but...
It makes you feel like Superman.
Yeah, but it also has other side effects. Like what?
Like sleeplessness.
That was a problem.
That was a big problem. And also, you're crazy. You're just legitimately, like, no holds barred, a crazy person on steroids. Or at least I was. How
did that play itself out in your life? You're up all night and you're crazy.
I was up all night and crazy. Well, thankfully, I didn't do anything too insane other than I read online about making your own body. This is not even very exciting. It was like your own body lotion.
Well, the minute you say that, I'm intrigued. You're making your own what?
You're making your own body lotions. And I went on Amazon and I bulk bought everything you would need to make your own skincare products. So now I have but I never did it because, what?
It's gross.
It's gross.
And why?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna stir up a vat of lotion.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who are you?
Yeah.
What are you? I'm not Burt's Bees.
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's weird. There are more embarrassing things you could have done if you were up all night. We've all been up night and in an altered state and bought things on the internet.
Right.
And then they show up later on.
Right.
And you're like...
And that's fine. It's not. I didn't.
Christmas.
It's like Christmas.
Where'd this come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Yeah.
My story could have been like, I pooped in the street, but no.
There's still time.
I don't think I did. Oh, there is still time.
Uh-huh.
I did have half a Red Bull backstage, so.
Oh, you did?
You never know.
All right.
God, all right.
We've talked about this.
This is going terribly wrong.
No, this is going
great.
For my purposes, this is going perfectly. We're getting.
Whenever a guest says I pooped in the street, that's an A+.
No. I did not poop in the street.
Yeah. Now you said it again.
There we
go.
go.
This is all going to be taken out of context.
I say run with it.
Yeah. Either way, your publicist is horrified backstage.
She is crying.
Emma Stone says I didn't poop in the streets. Gang. That's not good either.